She pretended to be pregnant to steal her best friend's fiancé. She thought she'd hit the jackpot. Little did she know, the nightmare had only just begun. Her mother-in-law was pressuring her to get married. She claimed a fortune teller had predicted that if the wedding wasn't held this year, the baby would have problems. The venue, wedding dress, an entire itinerary were all set. As soon as Mia arrived at the venue, she frowned. The style was tacky and cheap. She suggested changes, but her mother-in-law wouldn't listen.
バカンスよ。遊びじゃないのよ。結婚式はあなたが平野家の嫁に値するきちっとした女性であることを親戚一同にお披露目する大事な儀式です。そんな甘えた考え方じゃ困ります。
All the arrangements were set in stone. The wedding date couldn't be changed either. What was even more outrageous was the venue. It was just a leftover from someone else's cancellation. Her mother-in-law had snatched it up to save money. Mia was speechless on the spot. All she could do was frantically signal to the scumbag. He didn't dare speak up, and used a phone call as an excuse to slip away. In truth, he was just as confused. The sudden wedding, plus a 20 million yen debt. After losing Lisa, he had no way out. Meanwhile, Lisa was out drinking to celebrate. She had finally handed this man over to Mia, and completely ended their relationship. Her friends thought she was putting on a brave face and tried to comfort her, but she truly felt relieved.
すっきりしてます。何の愚痴も不満もありません。今人生史上最高にすっきりしてます。だって最悪の親友に最低のクズ夫を押し付けられたんですから。こんなめでたいことはないでしょ。
Slightly tipsy, she went home and turned on her computer. She crossed out the wedding date. That day was completely over. Life was starting over. She decided to pursue her own life. Just then, the minister called. He could tell she was happy and had been drinking. He wanted to confess his feelings but stopped himself, because he was someone who had been reborn after dying in the future. He didn't dare to change anything lightly. Meanwhile, the jerk went looking for Lisa. He found she was no longer at home. All he saw were happy photos on her social media. He chased her to a coffee shop but kept missing her. By the time he arrived, the two had already left. Lisa and the minister returned to their alma mater. They reminisced about their college days. Even though they were so familiar with each other, they didn't recognize one another. They walked to the place where they had first met. Lisa mentioned the man who had adopted the turtle. The minister remained silent, not revealing the truth. That man was him. Lisa began planning her new life, moving away from the jerk and Mia, traveling and seeing friends more often. The minister quietly took note of everything. Suddenly, it started raining, and the two ran through the rain, laughing. Meanwhile, Mia completely broke down. Her mother-in-law kept making her try on her old wedding dress. Refusing was useless. Memories of being abandoned as a child were triggered. She began to doubt whether all this she had snatched away was really the right choice.